Hi students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I'm Sunil Mirwani and today we'll be doing this chapter called as cost sheet. We're going to do question number 11 today. We're doing question number 11 today in the books of A company. In the books of A company. Right? Cost sheet for the year ending. Cost sheet for the year ending, they are saying that 31st March 2004. CPU, TC, CPU, TC, units. Okay, let's start. They bring you that A manufacturing company produces two products A and B. The following information is available for the year ending 31st March 2004. Direct material used, I'm directly seeing the adjustments guys. Direct material used per unit of product A is 3 times that of product B. Let's see the working note people. Working note 1. Let CPU of direct material of product, they are saying that product A is 3 times, so we'll assume that for product B to be X. Therefore, CPU of direct material of product A is going to be 3x. Now, when they give you CPU and they've given you different number of units, how do I know that? See adjustment number 6. They are saying that 35,000 units of product A are produced. Units are 35,000 for product A, and adjustment number 7 says that 30,000 units of product B are produced. 30,000 units of product B are produced. Okay. Now let's see this. How do I solve this? This is CPU into units. So for product A, CPU is 3x, units is 35,000 plus CPU into units. CPU is x, units is 30,000 is equal to your total cost. Total cost is given to you as 6,75,000. Total cost is given to you as 6,75,000. So this is 105 x plus 30,000 x is 6,75,000. So 1,35,000 x is 6,75,000. Someone please help me get the value of x. 5. So x is going to be 5, right? Let's record this guys. So CPU of direct material for product B is going to be 5. For product A it is 3 times that. So product A will be 3 times that. So this will be 5 3s are 15. How do I get TC? CPU into units will give you TC. So 15 into 35,000. 5,25,000. And this will be 5 into 30,000. 1,50,000. Right? Next, let's move on ahead. Direct wages per unit of product B is 2/3 that of product A. Right? Working note 2. Let CPU of direct wages of product A equal to X. Now they are saying that the direct wages per unit of product B is 2/3 that of A. Therefore, CPU of direct wages of product B is 2/3 that of X. How do I solve this? CPU into units plus CPU into units will give you total cost. Total cost is given to you as 9,90,000. Total cost is given to you as 9,90,000. 3 ones are 10,000 are 35,000 plus this is 35,000. This is 2 into 10,000. That's 20,000. So that will give you 35,000 plus 20,000. That's 55,000. X is 9,90,000. Someone X is 18. So I'll get the value of X to be 18. So direct wages for product A is going to be 18. For product B it is 2/3 of 18. So 18 into 2 divided by 3 will give you 12. Okay. How do you get TC? CPU into units will give you TC. This is 6,30,000. How did he do this? 18 into 35,000. That's how he did it. Then similarly 12 into 30,000 will give you 3,60,000. Fine. Let's move on ahead. There are no direct expenses, so straight away I can get my prime cost. 33. 11,55,000. 17. And 5,10,000. Okay. Next, they've given you that work overheads per unit is same for both the product. Work overheads and factory overheads means the same thing. So working mode 3, let CPU of work overheads of product A be equal to X. Therefore, CPU of work overheads of product B will also be X. It is always CPU into units. X into 35,000 plus X into 30,000 is going to give you 1,95,000. 35,000x plus 30,000x, that's 65,000x is 1,95,000. So therefore x is going to be 3. Okay. So x is 3. So factory overheads is 3 and 3. How do I get TC? CPU into units is TC. 3 into 35,000. 1,05,000. 3 into 30,000. 90,000. 3 into 30,000, 90,000. Right? There is no sale of scrap. Sorry, there is no sale of scrap, opening or closing stock of finished goods. So straight away you will get work cost, that is 36, 11, 12,60,000, 26 lakhs. Right? Once you have this, next they have given you administrative overheads are 100% of prime cost in each product. 100% of prime cost means whatever is the prime cost, the office overheads is same. So my prime cost is 33 and 11,55,000 for product A. Prime cost is 17 and 5,10,000 for product B. So when you add this will give you 969. Someone please help me add this. 24,15,000, 11,10,000. Right? Cost of production is done. Now comes the tricky part. There is no opening stock of FG. Right? Now for product A they are saying that 35,000 units were produced, out of which 32,000 units were sold. Now whenever there is closing stock, the first thing that you have to do is bring this figure down here as it is. So bring the 69 here as it is. Multiply it by the number of units unsold. 35,000 units were produced, 32,000 was sold, that means 3,000 is not sold. Right? Multiply it by the number of units unsold. Someone please do this. 2,07,000. Right? Subtract this. So this will be, someone please subtract 22,08,000. Okay. Divide this by the number of units sold. You have manufactured 35,000 units. You have sold only 32,000 units. So when you divide this, you will get this answer as 69. I'll show you this once again. First thing that you have to do is bring this figure, cost of production, down as it is. Bring the CPU of cost of production down as it is. Multiply it by the number of units unsold. 30,000 units of product B were produced, out of which 25,000 units were sold. If 25,000 units were sold, that means 5,000 units were unsold. Someone please help me with this. 1,85,000. Subtract this please.
9,25,000.
9,25,000. Divide this by the number of units sold. So how many units are we selling? We are selling 25,000 units. So when you divide this by 25, you will get 37. This is how you have to find out cost of finished goods. Right? Next, selling and distribution overheads is 6 per unit for product A and product B. 6 per unit for product A and product B. Multiply this. Sorry. Multiply this by the number of units sold. So 6 into 32,000 is
1,92,000.
1,92,000. Similarly, 6 into 25,000 multiplied by the number of units sold. So how much?
1,50,000.
1,50,000. So this will give you 75,
24 lakhs.
24 lakhs,
40.
43,
10 lakhs 75,000.
10 lakhs 75,000. Right? Now, they've given you that the selling price per unit for product A is 100 and for product B is 65. Okay? Cost price is 75, selling price is 100. That means profit is going to be 25. Multiply it by the number of units sold. 25 per unit. You have sold 32,000 units. 8 lakhs. So 24 and 8, 32 lakhs. Similarly, cost price is 43, selling price is 65. Someone please subtract this.
22.
How much?
22.
22. Multiply it by the number of units sold. 22 into 25,000. Someone
5,50,000.
5,50,000. Right? Someone please add this.
16 lakh 25,000.
16,25,000. So that's how you will make your cost sheet for this particular sum. Fine, did you get this thing clear? Right? We will stop this here for the day. Thank you very much.